Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Bottoms up. It just keeps going.
It's like this. At first I was like, oh, this is fine, and then it has this little like up,
Yeah.
up from the back.
Sort of goats. Name is Gordon Clark, trail runner in Los Angeles, California. Alright. So this stuff sack kind of gets me to the trailhead, everything I need in here. So, well, first up, the glasses. I'm not running without glasses. District Visions are the go-tos. I have like a weirdly small head and narrow head. I can't do the wraparounds, they're a little too sci-fi for me, but just simple, clean. I just want the best shading and at the same time just performance. And like I said, it's a weirdly narrow head, so these glasses just seem to work. My mom approves, so. Yeah, the big thing for me, I'm an awful hydrator. 48 hours to 72 hours before a big effort, I'm trying to get in at least like a gallon a day. But Morton Mix, I got the 320. This one's a caffeinated, complex carbs, science. It's okay on my stomach, and even if it's placebo, it works for me. During runs though, especially on trail, this is my new jam. Like dirt bag bars, they're vegan, gluten-free, they're checking all the boxes, organic, non-GMO. Just super tasty, easy for me to eat on the trail. I'll take like 2 of these things, and I don't really know the nutritional. They got 140 calories, there we go. So shout out, dirt bag bar, they're amazing. And then we have, these are just my favorite. Cramp Fix, quick fix shot. I cramp, so my legs, my hamstrings will just lock up. This thing is the only thing I found that works, really. It's the grossest thing you'll ever put in your mouth. Bottoms up. Wait for it. Post run baby wipes. You're gross, you're nasty, you're probably covered in sweat. Wipe yourself off, don't be a heathen. So, next, yeah, Morton bottle, again, all the pre-stuff. But these little soft flasks are the money. Love these things. Hold them between the fingers, stuff them in the shorts or the belt, which you'll see, the naked belt, which I love and swear by. But yeah, Solomon soft flasks. But yeah, typically a couple of those, all the way up to about 100K, and I'm pretty good for it. On that note, this thing I love. The naked belt, which I've abused. Look at this thing just fraying. This thing is so filth. Might develop a rash just handling this thing. I've washed it, I swear, 5,000 times, but really I wear this for all running, and I split my week about 50-50 road trail. Really simple, just mesh. Got a little key hook here. I'll put my phone in this thing, the gels, the dirt bag. This thing's fantastic. Anybody interested in this thing, this naked belt, measure yourself. They say it all over the website, but if you're a dope like me and you just say, I kind of know my waist size, I'll, take a shot, order, see what I get. Didn't work. I had to set it back like twice until I got to like the centimeter of the thing, but your phone won't rock. Nothing will move once you have this thing on. It's fantastic. So, love the naked belt. Some of the pre-running prep, Squirrel's Nut Butter. One, it's a great name, but yeah, just rub this thing everywhere. I kind of like these guys. You can really just nail down the ingredients are really simple. Just rub this thing everywhere and you're dynamite. So Squirrel Nut Butter. All right, we also have the hot take. I'd say during COVID, I spent a ton more time on the trail, like so many people, just getting out, communing with nature, big open spaces. I've mostly been a city runner for most of my adult life. I enjoy the urban environments, kind of communing with the city. It's always been kind of a moving meditation. I'll find a new coffee shop, I'll see a new restaurant, different neighborhoods, so there's a lot of exploring and seeking that I'm doing. But during COVID, definitely hitting the trail a ton more. Really started getting into the whole mycelium and psilocybin movement going on. I was super hesitant, but started messing with some micro doses. Just came to really love it. It wouldn't affect me too much. I think maybe colors are a little more contrasted, and just the brain seems a little sharper. So yeah, I'll microdose almost before every race. We've got a label, Shroomers. Crop tops. I'm bullish on the crop tops here. Less fashion, kind of function. You take an old race shirt, you just beat it up, cut the holes in there for breathability, and then like a fashion. What else we got? These are just totally random, and I'll take my little pocket robot. These things, just buy them on Amazon, a couple bucks. Perfect size, fits, back of the naked belt, good, protected. I was sweat like a heathen, so that phone wouldn't stand a shot. Lamp at night. I love this little thing. What do we got? Coast. I think I just grabbed it from REI. But this thing, just a quick click, and you know, I can stuff the thing away if I don't need it. And if you are racing pretty competitively or going for it, easily just click the thing off and you know, disappear if you're somebody's rabbit out ahead of them. So I've known a couple of guys that play those kind of games just to screw with whoever's coming up on them. My rule of thumb, quarter tights is the extremities. I like these by Merrill. So you got the Get FKT. To me, it's the simplest thing ever. It's got a liner, of course. You definitely want the liner, always a liner. You just got a zipper pocket at the back, should you need, but something you really want to protect. A key, car key. Yeah, these ones by Merrill are perfect. Love them, swear by them. Let's also go the buckets. Love CLA, been family with them for a few years now. Good breathability to it. Here, I have like 30 versions of this, which is so bad, but I do just rip through hats. Throw this thing in some water, throw it in the freezer, and it's perfect. Whatever, science, stay cooler, run faster, something like that. Greatest part about these guys, these hats are like guaranteed for life. But CLA, love them. Buckets forever. And a curious segue, but if we do have some wild weather, I'm in LA, we don't see too much rain. When we do, we panic. But this thing, another CLA piece. This is just their standard shell. Breathes great, good vents. It's really light, compact. I've stuffed this entire thing in my naked belt. This thing is just fantastic. It's got a couple of buttons here if you want to open up the zipper, kind of breathe a little more, but you know, still find this thing connected to you. CLA, just crushing the game. Socks. Near Earth, kind of an upstart brand. This is all they do are socks. So everything about the sock is engineered to a foot, taking care of certain hot spots that might typically form. That's it. Nothing too gaudy, nothing too ridiculous. So black, white, Near Earth, just great company. And post recovery. Peel the socks off. I'm straight into a bath. I'm an unabashed bath boy. I found this company, Waders. They're actually out of Venice. These guys are trying to destigmatize guys in baths. So you bring your beer in there with a nice koozie, light a candle, lean in. Sandalwood, make it manly. But this stuff is just great. Dead sea salt, Epsom salt, more sea salt, not the dead variety. Interesting, I just noticed that. And then lemongrass oil and sage oil, so you do get that on the nose. But yeah, SLS free, vegan, cruelty free. Yeah, Waders, big shout out. This stuff is amazing. I'm in the bath 3 times a week. All right, so we're missing a very important thing. Shoes, right? Need that. I wish I could do the barefoot or maybe the very minimal sandal thing, but no, I can't do it. I have awful, just really weak feet. So Merrell, I've been super bullish and loving Merrell now for a few years. The Skyfire 2, this thing has just been a game changer. A lot's been said about this shoe. It comes in a shade over 6 ounces, which is pretty mind-blowing. With pretty good size, I want to say like a 1/4 inch lugs, pure trail racer. Their lacing system has always been really legit. Yeah, these came from Merrell's test lab, so they're working with a lot of premier strong athletes building out a trail team, and this shoe is just perfect. I'd say anything through 50K, I've run in this thing just fine. This thing is just the exact tool for the job. And these are hot off the press. I mean, my gosh. Got the Huckberry times Merrell collab, and I'm digging this colorway. This is the first time I've seen this. So this is great. This is sick. This is the Agility Peak 5. The Agility Peak was actually the first shoe I got turned on to with Merrell. This was one of the first shoes I wore that right out of the box just felt good. But this shoe does have the toe guard up front here. I believe it's a rock plate. It has the gator attachments up front and back. And then again, just a nice little like lace lock system here with this little band up front, but can't see a thing I don't like right out the gate. Oh, you guys got a banger with this one, man. I'm excited. I would mess these up. That's the only thing though. I see a new pair of shoes and I just start seeing red and I want to destroy them as much as I can. So I would be game for the task of putting the dirt and the vert in and seeing how ugly we can make these things. But yeah, that's it. Nothing else in the bag, but oh, I lied. Let's go. The midway point, always a little mezcalita. Madre, always good. I've loved this flask. I read an article once that said tequila's a probiotic and mezcal's a more pure form of tequila, so it's health. It's for health more than anything. Explore, enjoy, have fun, feel right, do whatever you want to do. No wrong way. So the watch. The watch is critical. I got put onto Coros, the Apex 1. I think they have a 2 at this point. I really just got this because I was doing the Garmin thing for 5 to 8 years, and but just the battery life. I suppose there were some upper, like top tier models with the Garmin. You could spend $500-800 and those things will go a few days for you. But yeah, I'm kind of a dirtbag, like the bar. So like $200-300 is typically like my price point. This thing I think I charged sometime last week. It's still at 44%. And the thing that I think should get more love, the deep cut, if you will, is this band. This band is ridiculous. It's just like a Velcro strap. This thing just really wraps to your wrist. Yeah, you're good. I've had this thing for maybe 3 years, and it hasn't lost its stick. It seems like a real seamless, easy stick, but it holds. Sometimes I'll flip this thing around for speed, more kind of track work. You got your kind of classic arm swing, so you can kind of just see your splits quickly, quick glance. Yeah, Coros. They make a banger of a product. And that's it. I want the lowest kind of tier of a thing to better understand why I need something that more aligns with what I want to see performance-wise. So it took a while to find the right hat before I bumped into CLA. I went through a lot of different socks before, Near Earth became like my sock. What's good for me may not work for everybody, especially maybe the tequila and the mushrooms. But some of these things I think they've taken me a while to kind of figure out what work. This is what I need out there. It's just a work in progress. You're always fine-tuning and figuring out what works best for you. Again, yeah, I'm Gordon Clark, Los Angeles. At Gordon Clark if you want to be creepy and follow along on Instagram. But this has been my EDC dump. Yeah, happy trailing. We'll see you out there.